Shocking arrest inside a Sacramento County apartment complex as the feds corner an alleged member of ISIS. The suspected terrorist was wanted on a murder charge in Iraq. CBS 13's Sharon Rajet uncovers who he is, what he was doing in Sacramento, and the brutal crimes he's accused of.
Omar Amin is an Iraqi national with alleged ties to ISIS. He's accused of murder in Iraq. He faced a federal judge in connection to proceedings to extradite him to face trial in Iraq. All this to the surprise of his neighbors.
It makes me nervous. Yeah, we were shocked.
45-year-old Omar Abdul Sattar Amin was arrested in a raid by FBI agents who surrounded his Sacramento County apartment Wednesday on Eastern Avenue, removing boxes of evidence.
He really didn't do anything out of the ordinary to make you feel suspicious about it. Just a kind of a friendly Muslim man, family man.
Did they have kids? Did you know them?
Yeah, they have a kid, and I play with them.
As neighbors peered through their doors, our knocks went unanswered. But at one point, what looked to be possibly Amin's wife and child entered the apartment. Former federal prosecutor Bill Portanova says
it's a little bit of a wake-up call. That bad guys disappear into the woodwork and they can pop up anywhere in the world.
Court documents unsealed Wednesday describe Amin as a terrorist who allegedly worked with ISIS and al-Qaeda and was a leader in the Iraq military system.
That he was personally involved in the capture and subsequent execution of soldiers.
The government of Iraq has charged Amin with premeditated murder. Investigators say he was part of a 4-vehicle ISIS convoy that opened fire on the home of a former Iraqi police officer.
The only charge is this one murder, but the reports that accompany these pleadings evidence a long history of him being a major player in ISIS.
According to the Department of Justice, Amin fled Iraq and later settled in Sacramento as a purported refugee, concealing his ties with terrorist groups when he applied for refugee status. It's a complicated case, according to attorney Portanova, and it must pass the smell test.
This is not just a political prosecution, that it's a real criminal case.
And if it is?
And if it is, he's going to be on his way to Iraq.
And Amin is back in federal court on Monday for his hearing. A judge will have to go through all the evidence from the Iraqi government to determine if, in fact, this is their guy. If he is extradited, he could face execution in Iraq.
That was CBS 13's Sharon Rajet reporting, and this is not the first terrorist-related arrest in our area. A Modesto man faces 15 years in prison after planning a terrorist attack in San Francisco. And 2 years ago, another Sacramento man was arrested for lying to federal agents about traveling to Syria to meet with ISIS fighters.